Hi, and welcome to EV Kitchen. Today we're going to show you how the Unox oven works. It's going to be very simple, very easy. Just follow through with me and it'll be just some very quick short steps. The most important thing to remember is that we need to turn the oven on at the power point before we can do anything else. So what we do now is we turn the oven from off to on, and that's it. The other thing that we must make sure is that the exhaust fans are turned on, because these are gas ovens and they can become quite toxic. It takes approximately 35 to 45 seconds for the oven to come on. Here we can see it booting up, okay, as the program's running through. And we just wait a few more seconds, we should be able to get a home screen up. The lights will come on to say that the oven is working. And the next thing we get on the screen is a very simple screen that says what our statistics were for the day before. All of that is irrelevant, so we're not going to worry about it. All we simply do from here is press the home screen. And once we've pressed the home screen, we get a selection. Sometimes when we turn the oven on, we'll see it starting to boot up. However, what will happen is, after it boots up, you find that you're not going to get your normal screen. It might come up and the fans might be blowing, and that's probably because it was turned off midstream through another function. What will happen is, we'll come on, we'll turn the oven on, and this is what we're going to see. Okay? All we simply do to stop this process from finishing is hold the start-stop button down for 3 seconds. Okay, and that's it. All we have to do then is hit the home button again, and it's reset, and we're back to the screen. From the selection, the most important things for us, we have to think of two ways that we cook. We can either cook from a pre-program, or we can set our own functions. If we're going to use a program, very simple. All we simply do is click on Programs, and then we click on My Programs, and here we have a selection of things we can do. So if we're going to be cooking chips, we simply hit the button Chips, nice photo, and then all we simply do is press Start. Or the other option is to have our own settings. Once we press Set, all we have to do is set 4 things on the system. The first thing we have to set is the time, the next one is the temperature, the next one is the amount of steam we want, and then also how much of a fan force we want. To set the time is hours, minutes, and seconds. So we say we want to cook for 1 hour, slide it across, and 30 minutes. Okay. The plus and minus at the bottom, we'll graduate it in increments of 1. Then the next thing we do is set the temperature. Touch that temperature line anywhere across the bottom and then start sliding it. And you can choose any temperature you want. So if we're going to cook it at 170 degrees, we just set it there. To go back, we just click 2. That's it. Then we select how much steam that we want. Normally it's around 20 to 30% steam. The next thing is the fan force. How much fan do we want? From as little as 1 fan up to a maximum of 4, or we can have no fan at all. Once we've done all that, we hit the Start button. The oven is going to now warm up to 170 degrees Celsius. You will hear a beep once the correct temperature is reached, and then we will see it says, please insert the tray into the oven. All we simply do is open the oven door, we insert our tray with our food on it, and then close it. There's no need to press the Start button, it will just automatically start cooking. What we now have is a countdown. This is telling us our current time. This is telling us how much cooking time we have. Okay? And this will tell us what time our food will be ready. Now, every time we open and close the oven door, these times will reset. Please make sure that you don't turn the oven on and put the food in straight away. You must wait for the oven to preheat before putting the food in. It's just like your oven at home. You don't put the food in and then turn the oven on. You actually turn the oven on, let it warm up, and then put the food in. The only difference is here, it will tell you when it's time to put the food in. Once we finish cooking, it's very simple. All we simply do is make sure that we're back on the home screen again, and once we're in this home screen, we can just turn the oven off at the wall, and that's it. And always remember, leave the kitchen not the way you found it, but the way you'd like to find it.